1 out of 3 people has insomnia at some point in their life. And if you're experiencing this on a nightly basis, you need to find out the cause. We asked Dr. Jacqueline Sidman about insomnia and its causes.
30 million people in the United States suffer from insomnia. It's the difficulty of falling asleep, staying asleep, waking up during the night, becoming chronically tired, maybe falling asleep during the day, and just generally exhausted.
Dr. Sidman goes on to explain the various reasons someone has insomnia.
The reason that people have insomnia varies, but primarily it has to do with fear. Fear of falling asleep, fear of being asleep, fear of not waking up, fear of bad dreams, just fear in general that something bad might happen if they fall asleep.
Dr. Sidman tells us about one of her patients.
One of my patients, named Holly, had been on medication every night to sleep for many, many years. She tried all kinds of different traditional therapies and nothing could help her. She felt terribly stuck. She was worried all the time. She procrastinated, and so she couldn't get her work done. And so finally, the procrastination led to guilt. The guilt led to worry. The worry led to keeping her awake at night.
During the first session with Holly, Dr. Sidman has her discuss childhood memories.
We had to get to the root cause of her problem. And the way we do it in my sessions is go into the subconscious mind and work directly within the emotional memories. Her root cause and memory revealed that she was always isolated. She felt like she couldn't express herself. She couldn't be perfect. She couldn't ever get the approval of her parents. She always felt like she was disappointing everybody. And so she became very, very withdrawn and quiet. Once she realized all of these things in her memory, she was able to correct them. That's what we do with the Sidman solution, is we go back and rework those memories and find out where they really came from. She knew her history. She'd been to all these therapists, but she couldn't get to the real emotions. Now, once you get the real emotions and release them, you can change once and for all, and it never comes back, ever.
Well, I was treated by Dr. Sidman, and the very first treatment, that night I slept without medication. Never, ever again having to take any prescription medication to sleep. I woke up that morning and I was like, oh my gosh, it's morning, and I have slept all night long. Well, you did so much for me. I so appreciate you.
Dr. Sidman explains why the Sidman solution works.
The reason that this works, and I'm talking about the subconscious mind, is that we have a conscious mind, we have a subconscious mind, and there is a defense mechanism in place that keeps people stuck. What I do is, by relaxing the body, relaxing the mind in a very light state of relaxation, we can focus. And it's sort of like tuning into a radio station. You know, there are radio waves everywhere, but I don't hear the music. Do you hear the music? I don't hear it. So we have to quiet down the mind and then access those memories by just simply, I'm asking questions, and the patient is giving whatever intuitive answers come to mind, which are really interesting because they're not readily available consciously, because there's so much racket out here in the conscious world. But there's no mystery to it. It's just a relaxed state. People can get there. Unfortunately, they can't seem to rework that without knowing what the end goal is. So my job is to help them get to that goal, and then they actually make the new choices. It's really easy, but they have to get to it, and that's the relaxed state.